Hello everybody, welcome back. Welcome back. Let's see. Hi Heartbay, hi Simon. Welcome. I hope everybody has been having a nice week. And I guess nice Valentina, Rhodia, and Heathcliff reveal. They're here. I did actually think it was gonna be Valpurgis first, but in a way this is meaner to have them first. But I think people were actually wanting them. Amazing. I think people were actually more hyped for them than they were for any whelp. It's not like, I guess, last year when everyone was dying because it was so long since whelp. Let's see. Hi Pills, hi Katie, hi Kip. Oh, how was Backrooms? Too scary for me. Too scary for me. It's a bit tough when, like, I think the two most talked about movies at the moment are both, which are like Obsession and Backrooms or horror. But today we'll be continuing with Refraction Railway. And then I think we're only gonna do one section. I was trying to figure it out because I don't think I can do I don't think I can do like all three. I think all three at once might be too long, the last three. I'd rather, I think we want to do like the last two at once. So we'll just do this and then maybe we can do some of the Reflect trial. Hardly horrifying, I'd say. I think you'd do fine. I watched the first, like, Kane's, like, first Backrooms video, and that was too scary for me. That was nightmare-inducing. So, using that as my baseline. I was a little concerned. Oh, yeah. You have to remember... My tolerance level is really low. So yeah, okay, so we have Pierce and Flash. So my question, and I might want to go in and read the kits. My sort of question going in, we want, because I think we'll be doing Rupture. Are we doing full Haze show or are we going more Rupture oriented? And then if there's like Pierce Wrath, maybe I'll put some like Burn in the back line. But I feel, I mean, I guess like the question is, do I have to actually like, oops, go through everyone? And I think I won't know until we actually get in there. Body stuff toy. So maybe we want some burn backline. So I was doing a bit of, let's see. It's putting some, cause yeah, like Rupture versus like Heisho Rupture is like the difference between using like Dawn, for instance. I think we will want, so we'll finish setting this up. Want you. And then for 7th, maybe we'll do... We did something like having you two here. And then... And like... I don't know for Ishmael though. Alexi, hi. I hope you're doing well. I meant to ask last time if Lexi, if there's something, if there's like a certain discussion topic or something I can do to make you feel better. Please let me know. But whatever I can do to entertain. Hi Smoky Meadows, welcome. Just doing a bit of team building. I'm trying to figure out what I want to do here for section 3. But yeah, like Pearson slash, maybe you could just... While you're here, just you in the very back. But I do this because I want to cheer people up as well. I stream for me, but also other people. Mel, she is so cool. Okay, so let's build people here. I think we'll stick with extra healing. And then once we get in there, if I need to change this up, we can pop that out. Back out for a second. It's not facades. Is it there? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Just team building. Not that this part matters as much. Actually, get it for the peers. You'll probably be way at the back line, so you're less important. Have you on some healing as well. I've not seen anyone use the UI switches. I do. I don't use facade though. I don't use this view as much, but definitely quickly checking ego. Let's see, Zelpad. Good luck, thank you, Demos. Oh, with replacing your laptop with Linux. I've thought about it. I think if not for like streaming and gaming or everything, like you probably could do it. I need to check like I don't know if like I don't know, it's just like the amount of like specific software for like VTubing and gaming is the only thing that like keeps me off for like I'm sure there's a lot of it that does work. Do this. Hi Levatine, welcome, welcome, welcome. And then I wonder if we want those like last extra levels. We can just try it. And then thinking about order.
영을 받듭니다. 의로움을 이제 앞으로나
흑수, 오필두, 이상이요.
And then Rodeo versus Greg. And then we'll assume we are doing like
벌써요? 매뉴얼을 좀 더 꼼꼼히
I ran attempts. No attempts yet. No attempts yet. I'm just thinking. Actually, I might want to do. Well, let's find out what the fight is like before I spend too long figuring out my deployment order. Oh! Mango! Magic mango! Something glowing yellow hurriedly steps in front of us, blocking our path. Would you mind stopping for a moment, please? Anything for you. You see, there's a rather fussy child playing with her friends up ahead. Keeping the child entertained for as long as she wants is a tall order, so I've been waiting here to lend a helping hand. Tell me, which assistance would you like? Let's see... Survivability enhancing effect. Take a refuse the help. Damage enhancing effect on all allied and enemy units throughout this section. Sapper butterfly, survivability. It goes for both of them as well. I mean, because it's railway, I lean on damage. Mount Otis gives second worthwhile buff. It's more for the like getting the unopposed follow up first to get that get the early rupture stack. Let's go for damage. We decide to move together with the butterflies. Turn start. Gain 1 on fast sample for every allied unit, including stuff in the same faction. I see. Well, we are sharing a lot of factions here. Okay, look at them all. Having the very, like, envy-oriented abnormality be matched with the middle is super fun and interesting. We got extra. Okay, so we got a bit more than them, so we should cancel it out. Okay, a lot going on here. Protection. Zayn, huh? Interesting. And you've got the... They gave you envy and blunt because I thought I'd be doing middle here, but nope. Okay, let's do passives first. Let's play tag. Here I go. Turn start if there are no its. Okay, like you're it. This unit's 1, 2, 3. Other allies that have the lowest level become it for 3 turns. Number of units receiving this effect increases every time this effect activates, so... I see. Okay, so Merceau's it. We have different levels. So you're like 58, 58. Okay, so there's probably like a set order, so that's not going to be like scary randomized. If it effect expires while the unit that it effect is alive, gain the following effects. All sinners take fixed damage equal to 40% HP each. Reduce HP HP to negative 45 for random sinner who can enter ego corrosion or panic. If a sinner kills it, the said sinner gains 1 power up for the rest of this encounter. This effect can be gained cumulatively. Okay, we will try and take out the it. Although they all have their counters going. I wonder if there's... Okay, let's keep reading, and then I have a thought, but... They're playing the middle perfectly. Conditions are met. No more playtime. Turn start. The stuffed toy part gains protection equal to number of allies, excluding this unit. When the stuffed toy part is destroyed, will you play and its remaining allies are killed? Okay, so technically, if we're fast enough, we can... Okay. The 1787... Technically... I assume we can, like, go through, like, a whole rotation and kill them all. Or we could rush down her. Or I guess the toy, the stuffed toy. Refracted struggle. Attachment plus HP damage taken by the core is fixed at 0. I was expecting that with 11 HP. Okay. Okay, don't let them hurt me. Final power -4 for every ally defeated in this counter. Unbreakable. Play with me. Final power +1 and deal 5% damage for every ally defeated in this encounter. Okay, so it's gonna get stronger. Clash lose base power -7. Damage dealt by the skill cannot tagger. Unbreakable, unbreakable. Power down. Question mark. You win. Unclashable. This skill has the following properties. Does not trigger defense skills. Its attack does not hit. On use supply 2 offense level up to target. Heal this queen's final power HP or times 5 HP. Oh, okay. So... Okay. Hi, hello, welcome. So this will help us like heal up after eating some counters. Then we have this. Okay. And you have like... No, I don't want Dawn, I wanted... So, and then you have it. Deal minus 100% damage using unopposed attacks. Take 80% damage from unopposed attacks. Okay, so we just hit you hard enough first. Oh, Pecatulum, including this equip only defense skills in their skill slots, so they're definitely all gonna just use their counters. So I wondered if... What are you all... Just checking... Slash Gloom, slash Gluttony. I think you're all gonna be Pierce. 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 Cause wondering if like maybe there's a play to like start out with a big ego just to whittle them all down as quickly as possible. And we'll try and build up Rupture on. So we'll be clashing with these. Okay, yeah, okay. Head part is stuffed toy. Oh, thank you, thank you. I hope I can entertain them. We also have to be aware of not just the counter. I mean, because whoever's going... If somebody uses a big ego against all of them, they're just gonna be destroyed. But at least we'll, like, they can eat all the counters. Because, yeah, like, Ricardo... Yeah, Ricardo and Otis, or Heathcliff and Otis. Okay, so probably Otis is gonna be last. Yeah. Because we're also going to... Overclocking Tears of Tarnished Blood. I want to keep the ego, even though we probably will be building up Gluttony with this. So I'm just thinking... I'm just making sure. The other stuff we're gonna have to be aware of is like... It's 25% HP of missing shield per turn. Some of them will have that. Otis is gonna be throwing out... Where does... Time to unpack pretty quickly. I really like to get rid of her even beforehand, and then everyone else will be building up Rupture. Pierce. Fatal. Ricardo Cliff also does out tons of shield. I think we're gonna... I think what we're gonna do, because Ishmael was sort of the character I wasn't sure what to do with. We might actually put her in the front line and just have her eat.
군주가 나선다.
명을 받들 의로움을 세우기 위해 이제야 부르나.
흑수, 오필.
나 훌륭한 미끼를.
어디서 뱀 기어가는 소리 들리지 않아?
아, 뭐야.
잠깐. 이번 임무는 내가 나갈게. 괜찮지?
Just gonna use... We'll have her use Blind Obsession and just, like, eat a whole bunch of counters. What actually is she weak to? I don't think she'll survive anyway, but... Yeah, Fatal Blunt, and then... normal. And resistant to blunt heavy. I don't think. I mean, I want the SP here as well. Let's just find out. It will be interesting, and then let's just see what skills we're starting out with, and then that's damage. Okay, didn't necessarily want to start out with it, but are you gonna corrode? Do we have to like risk you not corroding? Maybe if you clash with it. You just have to make sure it hits like everybody else. Sure. Okay, so yeah, and then we can start a stack at the end. So we do want... we want these going off. And anyone for every clashable guard. It's gonna be hard. Well, the point is to build Rupture, honestly. Use Blood Fiends for this battle, for the stain. Yeah, earning Merkala would actually be pretty awesome here, wouldn't it? So I'm curious, like, I wonder what, like, the optimal teams are gonna end up. Because we had, like, the last Refraction Railway for so long. The, like, best team just, like, kept changing. Because, like, it was Blood Fiends, and then it, like, built up to Rupture. And now, I think, like, Sinking became so good. And then, you're pretty... this'll... pretty tanky. This combat, yeah, that's combat start. Oh yeah, I need to be honest, I don't even remember Hohenheim's mechanics very well from this clash. But actually... might be risky, but... yeah. And Dawn will start the stack. Okay, let's just find out what happens. We're just testing stuff out. Bonk. Okay, not a heads, but that's okay. Let's just see how much damage we do. 106, okay, not great. Honestly, but we can measure how bad one of these turns is gonna be. But nice early... Okay. That wasn't great.
적을 물어뜯고 너의 쓸모를 보여라.
Oh, whoa, oh. Oh, they also take minus 20% damage from their card. Oh, the flicker. Okay, I was like, is my monitor okay? I was hoping to do you just the first, but... What is this? I'll go for scissors. How about you? A flickering monitor while streaming is a bit alarming. If the skill's an unopposed attack or if the skill loses a clash, deal 300% damage. If target is power down, clash power plus 20. This clash end the skill and you win. Unbreakable, breakable. The skill loses a clash, deal 300% damage, but clash win end skill. So I think we do want to and then use you win, which heals us. So I guess lose, which is what the event is about. Oh, that would be a good idea to keep the Strider buffs.
오지 말랬잖아.
I think you can do that in just the not good skills. I like the very big glaring power down. Do I want to like whittle somebody else down? I mean, they are... I'm scared of the unpacking and... So maybe they'll go like... I mean, based on like power 58... 58. Okay, so Sinclair and presumably Dawn will be next. Then 59. 59. It is! I mean, this is the kind of fights, the sort of more puzzle fights from Library of Ruina. I do certainly miss them. You are a bit more tanky. Even if you are weak to envy. Get serpent arms. I feel like you definitely have to engage. I mean, I'm sure the speedrunners barely do this part and just go straight for nuking her as soon as possible. Hi Gig, welcome, welcome. Which is the funny thing about like railway design is when they do puzzle fights and then your sort of challenge is either to engage with it or find a way to ignore it if possible. So we're gonna lose that. Let's throw on... We want to get your serpent arm up. Let's just do this for now. Okay, let's just see how this...
그쪽 방향이 아니.
Oh, you're doing an unopposed one. Ooh. Not the Heisho mechanics! Okay, that healed Greg at least. It is cute though. Maybe we should get like command meltdown ASAP. Cause at least you'll get some extra stuff happening. Okay, now you're both it. You should be okay. Which I know. Okay, that wasn't so bad though. So like, we have to do this within 3 turns. And then who? Okay, Otis also got the power down. Would like some better skills. You need to clash for the rupture. Let's take it slow. Again, it's only the first attempt. We will just... Okay, almost, but... At least we get healing. Like, pretty solid healing, honestly.
아득한 여정. 멈추지 않는 시대에서
And she'll get... some healing, some shield stuff. Oh, nice. Yeah, that helps. Well, this one's gonna hurt though.
과연
물론고
Yeah, that did more than expected, but healing's happening. Who's weak? And we have to... Dawn should be close. 63. Where are you? Lose it? Okay. Trying our best here. Trying our bestest. I wish they finally had more team loadout slots. Me too. Me too. Particularly now that we have like more keywords. They really... I think we're gonna have to... I mean... I don't love it, but... Should try and be more aggressive also with Faust's assist. A wild, too wild. Oh, what's the... Yeah, there is a, like, an ignore stagger bar, don't you? Have something that lets you ignore the stagger bars. Who's Weekend Otis? We'll let that one. We'll let that one. When do you have a skill 3? Ridiculous grit. One of the funniest stats in the entire game. It is, especially because like we're getting to the point where if a character is powerful, they all have like Sin or Mang and ego. So having somebody just go, no. Kind of incredible. Actually, let's instead... I'm gonna ignore the stagger bars. I wonder... if we should... Yeah, what are all your... Okay, so extra weak to blunt. Wonder if there is... Let's just find out. Let's get some work on Ricardo at the same time. At least this healing here is helping. And the extra one, pretty good damage. Okay, let me get smacked around here, but... Okay, so... Ow. Be gone.
덕을 물어뜯고
Okay.
너의 쓸모를 물어보기
Just you two, unless...
저쪽이야.
I'll get all those extra ones. And where's Faust? Faust should be countering here. You can clash. What do we have again? Pierce and Pierce. Loth isn't great. Dawn's tanky. Get some work done there. I think Heathcliff's gonna do some unopposed stuff. Matthias was everything I needed for my agenda. Tanya was sort of pathetic. I wonder, I mean, was she intentionally? I guess technically we could like leave them, because we have like 3 turns. We could just like ignore them a little bit. I'll just try and focus here. It's only 900. You have... We might try that. Just shows up, says I could beat the Red Mist and died in like 6 turns. It's not, I mean, yes, as D-Corp said, that would be most people. But also, I don't think it's fair when the fight is actually easier when you solo it. I would like to see, like, she's a character I wouldn't mind seeing her in a flashback. I mean, sort of to see her at full strength in a way. I think we're gonna just focus on her. I think power levels are still something that was sort of being figured out in a way. Should I wait another turn? I think we might actually just need to go for it.
개인의 꼴물지 마시오. 전장에 전념하시오.
We do have the line breaker. We have 4 at least. Breakable, 2 rupture. Two more. Actually, you will get the... I think we can do this in the 3 turns before they start having extra shenanigans. But Dawn will throw some stuff in. And this is gonna happen, so that might be it for Heathcliff. Oh, I didn't get the stagger though. I was worried for a second. And then I will probably have to read... Okay, yeah. Hohenheim's kit. a bit.
물넘고 꺾고 제쳐라.
What is this one? Let's play together forever. What is this one? This skill does not trigger defense skills, can be crushed regardless of speed. -9% damage against targets that equip defense skills. Clash start, final power plus 20. Clash win. All parts become staggered next turn. Oh, what can... But what has the 20? What's the actual coin? Okay, 5 might. Okay, so okay, that's not so bad. I wish that wouldn't. Okay. I would rather. Doing? I would rather... Yeah, clash with the other. Something that's just a single or... If somebody is gonna take it... What is your rupture count? 5. We could just get like, what is it for? Well, we are like moving into burn and stuff. I think that is the safest option. And only the body can be attacked here, so you can't even do it. And then Pete, at least you work on that and everyone else will defend. I've been paying attention to my turn counts. Oh, I don't want retreat order. I think we're okay even if we lose that rupture count. Oh, that's a good animation. Oh, just ended the turn. Okay, anyway, we will... Everybody... get in there. Phew. Oh, phew, okay. Oh, I get to hear your voice lines. Okay, so we still have rupture. So I guess we'll work on building it up. You have a skill 2 coming up next turn. I have no idea how that was for turn count. Doesn't feel great taking like 8 turns for that, but I'm just gonna remind myself on how Hohenheim works because remember he has like the 3 passives that you can disable. There's like an SP, a poise, and a shield, but like by this point, he's a really easy boss in Mirror Dungeon. who like gets exploded in one turn. Okay, so quick reread. I might not read all this out. We have the subject of observation, max stack, 3 stack. Back from boy, subject of observation. You have tremor, establish hypothesis, gain new pattern. 30 poise. No trickery, just shield. Shield man. Oh, hi doggy. Nobody tell her, but doggy's getting a BATH later. Adaptation, poise, subject of observation, lots of poise. Turn start, inflict power down, and 5 subject of observation to the center who dealt the most damage. 5 power down, mal adaptation. Defense mechanism, shield, burn, shield HP. Plus 100% damage from rupture. Okay, rupture good. Shields, wrestling counter, inadequate defense mechanism. I think we do want to get rid of the shield then. Siphon 10 SP from sinners. That's annoying. Stinky. Not even particularly, it's just time. It would be nice to see some of the big fights of Limbus's budget. That's what I think. If you compare like Roland's clash with Argalia, like right at the end, was like one of the coolest things ever. And Ruina. And then you look at like Bari versus Dad Quixote, and yeah, I want to see that with the new budget. I want to see, I mean, I guess we kind of get some new Furioso action, but reception of the Black Silence and Limbus engine. Oh, there's a lot of like blow ups. I'd like to see, particularly from just like a sprite level. Confirmation bias, fragile, refracted struggle, fixed panic. It is time. Anything else we want? Maybe... Oh, Otis died, right? We will... But the shields will... You want the clash win. We gotta get you started again. Okay.
잘근잘근 씹어버리겠네.
Got this going every turn. Chomp chomp. Okay. Now this one, a Tempest, gain 2, Unbreakable. Okay, your Tremor stuff. We don't have that going. Do need to keep an eye on subject of observation. Thank you for your sacrifice, Talisman Sinclair. Oh, that was an interesting time. That certainly was. I've come full circle into believing honestly I didn't even need to die. Well, I feel like a lot of statuses are just, yeah, look at what we have now, have like evolved into a way that's easier to keep up. I don't feel like at this point he's as crazy as like how important Sanguine is. Spacing out, okay, just gonna make sure. Who needs to clash win? That one go through. You'll be fine. Actually, you will take this one. Oh, Sanguine Desire.
잘 생각해보라고.
For bleed. 15/3, it's... I didn't hate the idea as like an attempt to try and balance things. I thought it was like an interesting idea to like change it around to... Sorry. To turn it into this like smaller... Where we've... I don't even think we need to worry about a rupture as much. To like turn it into like a smaller... Keeping it smaller and then balancing the units around it. Clash, where... What are we at? Not at like great You're okay. Sure, even if we lose the stack, I think we're okay. We're just gonna rush this, I think. Sheep Dawn is... I mean, not Sheep Dawn. I guess they're both sheepies in a way. Labon Meat, Lantern Dawn. No, there's a reason why I was like, if we're gonna focus on Rupture Count, let's bring her instead of Heisho. And she's a perfect, I mean, it's not just 2 stars, she's a perfectly, like, solid unit in her own right, particularly in terms of... nice and tanky. Do you have any love for Lantern? I really like Lantern. I really like Lantern. Another interesting idea that I would use. Okay. No clash here, but that's okay. Okay, maybe if I did... maybe if I did clash, fight here. Nice. Okay. And we have you again. Refracted Lucy Butterfly of Entangled Lives, the present. Eclosion. Alright, so destroy to get a choice event, which I think we will be doing. We're trying to, at least. Damage rate.
자, 어느 쪽일지 잘 생각해보라고.
Only section 3. Yeah, why don't we take a look at Reflect, because it hasn't been very long. We'll also take a look at like one Reflect trial. And I want to do maybe Saturday we'll do 4 and 5. We managed to peel off the strands of red thread wrapped around the abnormality. How should we proceed? Okay, sever the thread, sever the moment, and sever the wing. Okay, let's take a look. Does not lose poise count, gains a large amount of post points encounter turn. Final power and its final coin raises stagger threshold on hit. Deals more damage on critical hits on its poise potency on count. Okay, chat, I'll let you give me some advice here. Does not lose poise count. I mean, it just depends like how much that is. Final power, raise stagger threshold. I think the choice encounters are cool, but very hard to decide when you don't know the boss. That is how I'm feeling right now. First is the most recommended. Because it might just gain like masses of poise anyway, and then it's not even really effective. But sever the thread. Sever the thread. The illusion disperses, fading into the present. Does not lose large amount of. Does not lose poise count. Goodbye. Whee! And then I think for this one it'll be like nurse father stuff. I mean House of Spiders on our end as well. House of Spiders versus House of Spiders. Although if I waited we could do this with Rhodia, but I think I want this. I don't suppose we'll be getting that much more super desirable in terms of seasonal, so I do want to get this to try and pull for her early. Not that it really matters, but it'll be fun. 99%. Yeah, I think we'll do House of Spiders. I guess I'll just... So what are my thoughts on this? I think it was really... I think it was cool and thematic that we had our, like, MV abnormality, very MV focused. Also, like, pair well with the middle. I think that was just a really interesting and, like, have like extra, because I think even if it was just them, it would be an interesting fight, because you have to, with unavoidable counters, you really approach these fights very different than anything else. And it's like early enough that I think, and you're starting with the 0 SP, so you can't just like nuke everything early on. I feel like if I wonder what is the strat here. Rupture was a way to go. I was trying to balance it. I wonder if it is just like straight up Rupture, just the stuffed toy or something, or if you want to go for any of these, or just try and nuke stagger as much as you can the first turn. But I like that. There's a railway is always such an interesting balance of like engage with the mechanics versus endurance. Keeping enough ego, keeping yourself healthy for the next waves versus low turn count. So I really like the idea behind it, and of course, losing to scissors, and then the healing was really nice because you are just gonna get bodied by those counters. Even if you think somebody like Dawn is less threatening, if you're not super familiar with the middle, and she's like an older ID, she hurts, and then you have all this like extra that you have like all the time to unpack, the gaining shield, the ignoring stagger bars, lots of stuff going on there. I'd like to see how like other people approach it. Speedrun is just kill the Avno in 2 turns. That's kind of what I was expecting. Onheim does just seem DPS. It feels a bit unfair that I went in with Malfaust, who just deleted him. But I felt like this one is more interesting than Ian Long. There's a lot I really liked about Ian Long, but it had this sort of feeling I had with like certain fights when there's like a mechanic here. There's a mechanic here, but in the end, your strategy is still just clash, win everything. And sometimes I don't feel as strongly about those fights. I really want stuff where you really are forced to like engage with it a little bit differently, and it's the but the spectacle of Yinlong was really good. Yeah, too long for me even to want to refight him. I will probably go for a lower turn count run, but already I don't really feel like I mean, I think they make them longer versus like the older railways to help prevent the like restart at the beginning for like optimal skills that we'd have in like the earlier railways. They spent a lot trying to like disincentivize it. But I don't think it was like the most fun, but as like a one-time thing, I think that's okay. And I think it's okay that railway can be both for speedrunners and somebody who just wants to have a hard fight, just do it once. $13. Because I didn't love Railway. I didn't love in Railway 1 where you'd be restarting so your Warped On had the correct skills and Heathcliff had the right speed and the right skill every single turn. I like to personally make the fight harder sometimes just to feel something. It's a balance. Sometimes I like the challenge, and it depends like on the energy I feel. I'm happy to I want to try and get a lower turn count. I like to balance the lower turn count, but also I don't like super try hard, you know. This will be interesting. Again, I'm gonna have to reread the skills at some point. can't say I remember Xiaomi as well. Besides lots of damage. This one you had like Sinclair carrying you. I think yeah, like I want to do like House of Spiders, but probably keep. Let's pop out for a moment. 6-speed quick suppression to kill Ida. Exactly, exactly.
저희는
I was thinking I was trying to figure out like maybe like House of Spiders with burn or extra bleed. Maybe I think we also want to keep like Korea alive for the Furioso for a while. I guess we'll just see how it pans out. I wasn't sure if actually maybe you proved yourself the last time. Maybe we want some more burn. Yansen is worth keeping alive. That was my sort of instinct. It was my instinct. But let's take a look at the reflect trial. Maybe we'll just do, looking at the time, maybe we'll just do normal to start with. Oh yeah, and we have our first sort of unique facade here. Pretty exciting. I've always said like I'm not a big skin person. Look, I haven't even made any facade stuff. Oh, look at that on the sidebar. And then Arknights. There's so many good skins. It's like, no, I can see it. The Arknights, they have the benefit of like it helps make older stuff look better, but they also add like really nice particle effects, which I'm a big fan of, so that's something I'd like to see more of. I'll be interested to check out this skin, although I don't know. Active effects. So what do we have? I'll wait for Valentina and Lucio. Yeah, so we have the burn and tremor burst, so I thought maybe I'll save heart as well for Valentina and Lucio. Rather like burn, unique burn, and then unsurprisingly poise, blade lineage. Oh yeah, more ways to spend Starlight would be nice. Wrath. So I think I will just do burn rather than burn tremor. I'll save that for like hard, and we'll save hard for a later time, and then was it time to level up some blade lineage? It's so expensive for IDs. I don't know how much I'll be using outside of right this exact moment. Did I equip? Yeah, okay. We can try that out. Modern poise. You know, twin hook I wouldn't mind beefing up at some point. respectfully use the resources for it. But I don't like seeing those resources go down. I mean, you don't know. What if I get sick and like super fall behind or something, and then I'll need them? But I think more realistically, I don't know how much I'll be using Blade Lineage very specifically. I'm ready for... I need to be ready for Valpurgis at all times, and then the one after that. And like, who knows when, if, I feel when we're gonna get the next collab. Arknights Part 2. Can you imagine? I feel like, well, I mean, the schedule's been really... I don't know if have we had much in the terms of like dead weeks. This season, it feels like it's gone quite... really been like bam, bam, bam. I feel like if we can keep that up, I feel like people wouldn't be as mad. There's some... Oh yeah, I'm not worried. I definitely have enough thread. I don't mind spending thread. It's the experience tickets that just feel... And then it's knowing that every season I have to level up everybody again. There's some bits and pieces I think would make like a second Arknights collab more palatable. One would be pity for the ego. And not being like a bonus story instead of taking over an intervallo. Oops, wrong one. Okay, nice. So 18, 32. Okay. We're gonna do burn.
자유로워질 수 없어. 이 것.
의뢰 연료는 장
이번엔
시험해볼
오케이. 잠깐만. 마저 먹고.
Actually, we'll do...
준비는 항상 되어 있어.
오케이. 이럴 것 같아서 대기 타고 있어.
시험해볼 기회
오케이. 이번엔 어떤 실험인가요?
연료는 잔뜩 시험해
오케이. 이번엔 어떤 실험인가요? 잠깐만.
Sure.
따뜻하게 혹은 뜨겁게.
We'll get you to a place where I don't need a 2-star. Don't worry, Honglu, it's coming. Burn season, you know?
끌어넘칠 시간이군요.
I'm just finishing my tea, but let's appreciate the music for a second. Okay, let me just remind myself. Week. Yeah, it's all gonna be mostly slash stuff. We're also trying to build up burn on everyone. I need that de-leveling. I would like de-leveling too. Because you wanna... There's like certain units you want to use for like events, but then they get leveled just by being in your back row. Okay, yeah, okay, let me just remind myself how these two work. Although, if we're speedrunning this, maybe it's just ignore them times. So play the homeland. Lose 3. Flash start, lose 3 of target skills, assist defense. Right. We have the assist defense thing, mechanic going on, and we don't. Yeah, no one's secretly joining us. Flash start, lose. Clash start, gain. Now 12. I think it was just like depleting the shield. Struggling. At least that you can like safely. I mean, you don't really assist defend much. No, that's like a passive that makes more sense in the context, in like the fight it was in. We risk it. Let's get the SP going. I'd rather you not get to use that. I think we need. I'll just let you. I feel like people really, I mean, just seeing Lantern Sang being talked about, I feel like people really didn't like him when he was released, but I always thought it's a, it's a very interesting unit design.
화격검.
트랜지션 임상시험소
열라 열받죠? 이러면 아무것도 못하지.
Goodbye. Oh, nice. Okay, good. We're getting that burn count. Thanks. That, thank you. Exactly what we needed. Anyone? Do 119. Maybe the burn. Guess we'd rather save it when we get the AoE. He was fine. He was fine. Clash start gain, clash start lose. And do we wanna, I know this is only a normal, how much do we wanna be focusing on you, or do we just wanna try and get to an ego ASAP? Some nice AoE. Let's let them cancel each other out. Flash with Pride skill. Let the Wrath one hit unopposed. Let that one. I think that's okay. Oh yeah, bleed. We'll be okay.
화격검.
Just about.
이 순간이 다 되었느리라. 되었느리라.
Thank you. Okay, now you should be getting AoE.
일발 장전.
이번에야말로
I could see us getting like a special ego just for Don Claire. Just a little bit more consistency. Oh, great skills though. Look at that. 3 skill 1. Okay. Have people not already optimized the heck out of this fight? What are we at? 5 plus 3. We can start with that. Keep an eye on your 65. Okay. Get that. Then we can also use some of your stuff. Oops. Oh, the middle does shockingly well. I've seen middle teams blitzing through the reflect shot. Oh, I actually do want to try that then. So I did get a chance to use them.
여전히 무섭고 겁이 나. 그럼에도 멈추고 싶지 않아.
And railway. Oh, just about. Don Claire has a helpful ego. I meant like a specific Philip style ego. I think like. Anyway, that was for Claire.
낮도 밤도 지 숨을 타듯 베어낼
나갈 수 없어.
Okay, nice. I like how that gets subtitled.
괜찮아. 상처는 찢었으니까.
Okay. Or actually don't think I brought much healing, but I'll trust we'll be okay. Be nice to throw out Harmony. I haven't had the opportunity to use it much. You need... Okay, you need the extra...
화격검.
We'll get there, we'll get there. Oh. That was probably wishful thinking.
걱정만 끼치게 되는 꼴.
It's a not great skill one. That was a bit ambitious.
해체 억압 진행하겠습니다.
끝내. 정수아리.
Yeah, let me out of this phase. Lotus, hopefully we'll get... Skill 3, or we can use some ego. Okay. Now... I wanna... Oh, we have plenty of pride. We have plenty of these resources. Let's start gain. Ah, Mir's Wrath Resonance. Forgot about that. It's... We have the spore. I wonder if it's worth getting regret out even for just here. Maybe... Oh no, he has to die before you access it. Okay, that's what... Yeah. I don't use him enough, but I do really like him. I remember people also sort of complaining. Who's that going for? Getting kind of close. People are kind of complaining about him as well.
여전히 무섭고 겁이.
이 순간이 다
그럼에도 멈추고 싶지 않아.
I mean, Ryoshi's kind of bonkers, but I really like him.
낮도 밤도 지 숨을 다하도록 베어낼 것.
I wonder what my So Seasonal is gonna be like, because like seasonals just keep raising the bar. I guess like capstone IDs, I mean, in particular.
여기까지 쏜 이상 돌아갈 수 없는 거야. 다마스를 당겨 도착한 곳이 지옥뿐이라 해.
끝내. 정수아리.
I wonder if his battle pass stuff will
별빛으로 만들어드릴 수
We'll finally see that like old ego that they posted. The one of him with the gun.
숨막히도록 견뎌.
Okay, we've got this going.
절박하게 갈망했으니 헤아릴 수 없이 저주했으니.
Splitter. Where are we at to? Now you should probably, yeah. Shut up. MIB, thank you so much. I'm glad. I'm very glad. Okay.
화격검.
Thank you so much for joining.
되어내리라.
I want to try this with middle now as well. Would not have predicted how bonkers they would have been.
저자란
Wonder if he might have been, get the first LF. That would be interesting. Cause I think a lot of us were expecting Ryoshu. I feel like any of the last couple like Kanto Sinners could be optional. I lean towards everyone should get a second Evolve, maybe first at this point. A150. Okay, gotta hurry this up, but almost there. Alright, 9. Oops. Leave that. 2 wants to. Okay, you have your skill 3 coming up. And we need somebody on that. Everyone go.
이 순간이 다 되어내리라.
단원이 할 곳은 정해져 있지.
Okay, that should do it.
잠시 아파도 참아주세요.
Okay, let's see that whip.
사람만큼
349.
만들어주는가 없어.
HPN 단한 발을 요청한다. 참느라 목이 빠지는 줄 알았네. 저쪽이야.
Just finish this.
언제까지
이
버티는
순간이
거냐고.
다 배운 일이야.
I wonder how Aleph live and function. I do like the idea. I don't know if I want all of them to be like
새겨드리죠.
synchronization, but because I know that's an idea, but they do need. I guess we now have ones that like just cost SP every turn, so they won't necessarily be like automatic corrosions.
아른거리는 불빛 속으로.
Okay. I shall set my former right. Any reason? No, I think we'll just finish. Trojan horse is an Aleph ego. Oh, that's a cool idea. I guess like all of the battle pass. I didn't even thought about like what Otis's battle pass. Normally like predicting that, but it's a lot. You'd think have us like going through the abnormalities more, it would get easier, but I haven't even thought about who could be battle pass. Well, I guess we have some more like incorporated egos. Okay. Now... Ooh. I want instead...
화점에 두지.
대상 확인했어.
Actually...
시작하지.
화점에
저를 부르셨지?
Let's try the new...
부른다면
잠시 같이
Sure.
그 선장이 필요한가?
태어나겠습니다.
내가 필요해?
We'll just hope for the best. Just hope for the best. all the medical ones. I guess that's the obvious. I was trying to think about like all the stuff you can do with Greek myth.
총은 수지 타산에 맞게 한 발에 한 놈씩.
Hey Victor, did I beat section 3? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. So we're just doing a little bit of reflect trial. Just do the normal one. We'll save hard for after Valentino and Lucio come out. Okay. We just go straight into it. Well, there is a good poise resonance right here. Let's start lose 3. Oh, this track. Actually, you will offset there. Oh, you're too slow for that. Just let it for the moment. Fix it later. Just do some poise res. I know. I feel like I say it with like every cool boss track, but it is. They are so good.
참음. 숨을
Okay, that was 138.
미리 경계를 지키고 있었죠.
Okay, already the second phase. You're at 9 because I forgot about Ishmael's assist. Do not. Might have to use some. I start lose. Might have to do some ego here. That was my mistake. Let's see what I can work with though. No, not fell bullet. Arcalgia wouldn't be bad. It's not a great clasher though. You are. Help us with some chip damage. Now we just need people to take. These. Not elegant. We'll make it work. Wish we were on like Dimension Shred or something. We will make it work.
발광, 차단. 총원, 조명이 전멸하는 저곳을 파도가 모든 것을 쳐부술 거다.
Little 1 damage.
복을 구하고 싶다면 정성을 들여 빌어보시오.
Wishing Cairn is just cool. 8 damage. Always reliable fluid sac.
이것도 받아보시게나.
순순히 모라를 받으시죠.
Okay, now for cultures up. Oh, horrible noise coming up.
기억하라.
Ah! Why, better. Much better. A great turn for res, but let's see what we can do. Control. Struggling. It's the best option.
시연합니다.
Not going to be an elegant clear, but when we come back for the hard mode, I'll do better.
당신한테 꿈에 닿을 때까지 몇 번이고!
Oh, I just... Cause of when we do it, cause it's the reflect trial as well. I suppose maybe this will come back for the botgak. This does just make me really want just the voice lines.
야, 이상이 무엇이라 생각하시오?
Yeah, are we feeling for some... Yeah, not really a res turn either, but... And make it so Faust can do her guard as pride as well. Gotta save that. My current predictions only reruns will get permanent reflect trials. I was wondering about it. 'Cause I was like, oh yeah, Ricardo's the only permanent one, and that was a botgak thing. So what is what are we gonna do going forward? Is it only botgaks? I wouldn't mind some other ones that aren't botgak. So what would be the next one? Like special night drifter? A night drifter away. Do you think for like what are we doing next season? If we don't, because honestly, I don't really think we're getting Arknight's botgak, even if I would like it. Oh, last night ego. I think like the snakes would probably be like a first phase kind of thing. What is your... yeah. So let's get... Where are you? Or how about this? How about the little Sinclair fight so he can actually use his special skill? Try and do like a pride res next turn.
소리와 호흡을 멈추고 스위치.
Okay, well we need an ego. Should probably do an ego to be safe. How's this? I can get some res. Dawn's messing it up. Where's that one going? You... Why don't we get that going? Your swords one. Let's... Okay, we'll let that unoppose. I don't want to use Heisho again though. We're all gonna have to use Heisho and we're going to like it. It was foretold.
전부 잡아드리죠.
아름다운 것. 그렇지 않은 것.
Look, Merso and Ishmael still need to get their Heisho. Although at least I'd like Heisho of like different varieties. Still Tiger Ishmael, Ox Merso maybe. Okay. Nice. Oh. Nice job, Merso. Sichun mail. That is what I want the most. Okay, this is 275. Like a tempest. Ooh. Nobody got staggered. Or was there a no stagger clause? There's a stagger. Okay, up to 7. Maybe we could just spam it to read oneself.
흐릿한 등화, 곱게 적은 종이에 던졌으니 식구의 하늘, 용이
Okay, that was 190.
남았구나.
Okay, one more turn maybe, if we can get something good going on here. Hey, okay, son, welcome, welcome, welcome. Have one of... Have one of these, can we... We had 5. Well, just in case.
그대는 어디까지 가고 있을지.
Hey, nice. 27.
아름다운 것. 그렇지 않은 것.
And Honglu. Bring us home.
순순히 목을 내놓으시죠.
He claimed the head. Okay, not very elegant and not very happy. Furioso, that was what... Maybe with one more turn. No, no Furioso. I wasn't playing very well. 17! Getting to 9 stacks and just not doing great. Not... I mean... Need to do better. Need to do better for the next time, but I do think we will do more of like Tremor Burn and do when Valentine and Lucia, right? 19 days, yeah, so Yeah, so if... Is there enough time to... 2 weeks? Yeah. For them to come out, and then another week for me to be able to shard them. We'll save that so we have something dedicated. So my plan is... Pretty chill stream there. So my plan is, I think, maybe doing an earlier stream. Will I have time? How... Chat, how long would you say doing, what is it, section 4 and 5 would take? Can I do it in under like 3 hours? Or would 3 hours be okay? I guess I could do it even earlier. Just to make sure I finish by a certain time on Saturday. Section 4 is the longest. 5 is fast. Okay, that should be more than enough. Okay, just checking. So on Saturday we will finish. We'll finish Refraction Railway. And I'll do it at a slightly earlier time. And yeah, and then 22 to 30 turns section 4, 15 turns section 5. That's definitely doable. Because I sort of know how the nurse father fights go, and we'll just be doing like, I guess we'll call it like Ryoshu hyper carry. I guess you'd call it. I'm not as worried because it's just gonna be like over damage. Just gonna be lots and lots of damage. I wonder if we go all burn. Keep Brianna alive. Section 4 can be done middle or bleach. Oh, middle might be fun. I think I already decided to do this though, so let's go for it. And hey, Shoheath proved himself. The last stop has a lot of text. When has that stopped me? I know it just makes me take that into consideration. I know I'm... It does make everything longer because I'm kind of a slow reader. It's like, it's not just the reading, it's the like, what does this mean? And how do I put it into practice? And how do I approach, what's our way to approach it? Because I don't always find, even reading the text, I don't always feel like I understand what's needed to be done. Although when in doubt, when the clash tends to be the answer. Although ironically not with Will You Play. But that at least was fairly understandable. But thank you everybody. Sort of more of a quiet chill stream this time, but just catching up with Limbus. Again, I feel like I haven't been up to snuff with all the commentary just because I have a lot of... My mind is in a lot of other places at the moment, but I appreciate all the patience and everything. And thank you all so much, and I hope you have a lovely rest of your week if I don't see you. I hope everybody's doing well and staying happy, healthy, and safe. And I will see you all soon, alright? Thank you so much. Bye-bye.